know what you want to know. I know. I do. I do. Okay. Seriously, I'm Cheyenne, and this is my channel. I have been worried. I've been concerned about being too much of myself. And I've been bamboozled by this world. And I'm going to overshare so that you don't get bamboozled by this world too. I've watched a lot of videos on how to be the proper woman, you know, especially for a good husband. I'm like, shit, it's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff to worry about. And you know, the more I look into it, I'm like, well, geez, like what's left of me? You know? And I've tried to fit myself in a box for a relationship, so I understand, you know, and they didn't even ask for me to do all that, you know, so that could be my fault, but whatever. The past is the past. But that's my responsibility, to show myself and my full authentic self to the world. And if somebody doesn't accept it, bump them, you know what I mean? And if you are also a girl out here that's worried, like, what if I'm not perfect and, you know, my husband misses me? He's not gonna miss you. He misses you. He you know, might miss you if he's not being his raw, authentic self. Raw. Stop. I'm sorry. You know I have 4 kids. You know what happened. Okay. Yeah, but you will never be too much for the right people. Friends, relationships. You can never be too much you for the right people. But you can not be enough you for the right people. And that is going to be one of the biggest mistakes that you'll ever make. You know, you could be in front of your best friend of your whole life, but instead of being raw, authentically you, you're this masked version that you thought you needed to be for them. Or you could be in front of your husband and you're this masked version and you're not your authentic self, and y'all could freaking miss each other. You could, and then they're gonna go out into the world being like, man, I wish I had my best friend. I need my bestie, you know. I need my wife or my husband, you know. And what a tragedy. What a tragedy. In my heart, I hope that like life would work in a way that we circle back to each other and go, hey, look, I'm sorry I wasn't me back then, or I'm sorry that I was scared to be vulnerable in who I actually am, because I thought you wouldn't actually accept that. But I'm still figuring out life, and I just wanted to come on here and share that, so that hopefully somebody that sees this chooses to be their authentic self, you know, repeatedly until they find their tribe, because your tribe is not going to be able to find you if you don't find you first. So that's what I wanted to come share it with you guys. To my future husband, man, I miss you and I love you and I want to like cuddle with you, and you know, and I sometimes worry that what I have put out there, whether it was like broken or ugly or too much, might scare you away. But I know that I could never scare you away. I know that in my heart, and I am holding on to faith and hope that we will connect and be inseparable, you know, even when we like go do our own things out in the world, because it's important for us to do that. The world needs our leadership, you know, and I am a big girl that will do, you know, be good, be a good girl, when I'm out there on my own representing for myself and for you and for God, I trust that you're gonna do the same, you know, because you'd hate to lose me. You don't want to lose me. You don't want to lose me while I'm alive, and I know that you probably share the same fear that you might not get, you know, as much time with me as possible. That's my bigger fear, you know, is wasting time, because we only have so much time. I mean, what if we have like 50 or 60 years left? I don't want to get sad. I'm sorry, I'm a little emotional. That's a lot. But yeah, be your authentic self. Husband, I know you're working your way back to being your authentic self. I know the world's tried to rip you from you, and I am confident in you. You got this, okay? You be you, and I trust God will, you know, do his thing for us, especially for us to lead the legacy of authenticity and love and, you know, monogamy. Look, on where two people agree, you know, where two people don't agree, you know, God's not going to take you out of your circumstances. He's not going to take you away from the wrong person. He's going to let you sit and stew around that room of people that you're like, God, I'm alone in this dang on room of these people that don't like me because I'm not being me. That's your responsibility. That's your fault. I'm sorry. Somebody got to say it. That's your fault. Okay? Be you. And when you are being you, that type of stuff will repel you. You'll be like, sorry guys, I can't go do that thing. I'm gonna be at home making box heads, you know, because I'm having this photo shoot with all my great, awesome friends that are making their box heads or object heads, or hey, I'm going to play chess. I'm sorry. I don't want to go sit in that room and pretend like I want to be in that room. I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit here doom scrolling other people that can't stand their lives but are presenting for the world just because, you know. I want to go be around people that are enjoying themselves and who they are and their passions, and yeah. So if you got this far, please like, subscribe, comment. Please comment. Please comment. I can't see you liking and subscribing most of the time, but I can see the comments. I do try to get back to as many as I can. It does sometimes take me some time, but you know, if you leave comments, I see your name more often, and then I can, I know you. We know each other, you know? So I am not a robot. I am not a channel. I am a human being. I'm a real boy. But a girl, you know. All right, I love you guys. Bye.